He's out here taking the brake system off of the axle that he got today to replace it. He just got through power washing it. He was going to do it this afternoon, but my stepdad couldn't help this afternoon, so he had to take off work this morning. But it might be for the best because it's going to take him so long to get it on the truck. He doesn't have any help. He has to do everything himself. I'm no help. He said I'm great support. This is the one he took off the truck. The one that broke. If you're ever wondering what a broken rear axle feels like on the road, it feels like you have a square tire. So, yeah.
Spider gears, and one of them broke, and then the tooth cycled its way back through the system many times and just chewed them up. Can't really see down in there because it's dark, but the teeth are all chewed up. Basically locked it into positive traction. Both tires spin at the same speed even if you're turning, and that's not safe, especially when it's wet outside.
Like it was when it happened.
Oh, all the brake parts underneath this drum have to go on the new axle. I tore all the old stuff off because it looked like it had been sitting in the mud. The only thing that I wasn't sure about, it's where the speed sensor hooks up to the back. Well, this is the one that came off of the new axle. He cut it. And I have the original under the truck that's not cut. So I just came over here and plugged it into the old one and it plugged in, so it should work.
But we're worried about it not working because that came off of a more powerful truck.
It came off a truck with a larger engine, and it doesn't have the same number of bolts. This is a 10 bolt, that's a 12.
And it's a different gear differential?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
This is a limited slip. I don't know the gear ratio yet, but
He has to put it on to find out the gear
they're
ratio.
both limited slips. Mine had a 373 in it. I don't know what this is. It's supposed to be a 373, but it doesn't have the same bolt pattern on the cover.
When he called and asked them if they had one, they told him yes, but it will fit. They didn't tell him that it was off of a different truck. It'll fit, but it's off a different truck.
Oh no, they said they had multiples of both.
And he sat up there from 8 a.m. till 12 p.m. today until they finally got it off.
I pulled mine off in an hour and a half. I don't know what took them so long.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I've been waiting since Friday morning for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it appears that this might have been sitting on the ground in the mud.
Because it's rusty.
Yeah. The whole bottom half of this, I have it turned right now, so it's kind of facing up. But that whole thing is muddy. And the dust guards, these things, it's just a real thin metal. It's all smashed.
I see that.
It's supposed to be round. Yeah, it's all smashed on both of them. So I have a feeling this thing was sitting on the ground. Especially since the drum brakes, the whole disc assembly has been removed. I just have a real good feeling that this one was sitting on the ground. But they have a 30-day return policy, and I'm finna throw it onto the truck and cross my fingers. If we make it to 30 days, it'll get fresh oil and we'll keep it going. So it's supposed to only have 76,000 miles. That's what the truck had on it, but I got it off.
The boys are going to try to help him move it.
That's a lot heavier than I even. Yeah,
it's heavy.
Almost fell.
You can grab the bolts on the.
Yes?
No, I was telling David.
Don't drop it. Yay!
Great job. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Now.
Now he's going to jack it up and bolt it in place, I guess. Explain what happened after we got it over there and you got it in place.
Oh, got the whole thing bolted up, and last thing needed to do was connect the drive shaft, and it was about an inch and a half too long.
It was
couldn't get it to fit, and then the drive shaft was fully compressed, just would not fit. The input to the rear end was just sticking out a little bit farther than the other one. So
we have to return it.
I called up there and complained that they gave me the wrong one. They said they'd pull the right one. But now I don't have a ride to take it. I have to wait till tomorrow.
So you can't work again tomorrow.
I'll play a video game.
What are you doing?
I can't get these drums off this axle because they've been on there for 20 years. So,
The brake drums?
yeah. So I'm doing an old mechanics trick where I'm heating up the drum. Maybe after I sprayed some penetrating oil in there,
So it'll expand?
maybe it'll expand. Yeah, I was just teaching David about that. I said it works for bolts and stuff. Maybe it'll work on this. Yeah, I've already got the axle in.
Yeah, I saw that. So you got to put all the brakes and stuff on it. He's a mechanical genius, but he can't do the timing chain on the car because it's hooked up to fuel pumps. Multiple. And it took the mechanic, the second mechanic, how many months to figure out it was the timing chain?
6?
6 months. And he had to contact someone he knew at the dealership. The dealership wouldn't take my car because it was older than 10 years.
Yeah. He said he printed out the graph and sent it in to a technician who verified that it was a timing chain.
Yep. So that's why he's not doing the timing chain on my car, and it costs $2,700. If he could, he would do it himself. He does everything he can himself.
Just like I'm scared of rebuilding that differential, I'm scared of doing the timing chain on your car.
Oh, he's a painter, by the way. That's why there's buckets everywhere.
Oh, yeah. That's my wash-up spot. Nobody's supposed to see that.
Except the neighbors.
You have to delete that or something.
Is it coming?
No, not really. Now I don't want to grab that because it'll burn me.
It doesn't appear to be working at all.
It worked on that side, but I didn't have to heat up that side either. This one's really stuck. And I don't really have my foot in a safe place either. Need a bigger hammer. Fail.
gonna keep trying that or do something different?
Something different.
That made a difference.
No, it's the axle moving. See?
It's bouncing back.
Oh. I ain't got enough grip. Really? I don't think it is.
It's more than it was.
Is it though?
Yeah. Can you wedge something in there and do it some more?
Can't tell if it moved or not.
Hey, Dad.
It doesn't look like it.
What?
So, there's... Oh, yay! Little victories! Oh, everybody got excited.
Don't
Little
give up.
victories.
Never surrender.
Never surrender.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I mean, never back down, never what?
You got it.
That, and I can also get a piece of my brakes. These are wore out, but those are...
See, the one that came off the axle is on the trailer over there, but he didn't want to use it because it's all rusty. It was sitting in the mud. And it's brakes. You don't want rusty brakes.
I guess not. Damn it. Where's that bar?
Always looking for what I can chop.
If you're looking for wood to chop, sweetie, it's probably over by the wood.
Now, this is another reason. Let me get the other tension here.
Now I am.
Okay, talking about rusty brake parts. I know this one's dirty, but it works. And this is what was on the axle under the truck.
The new one that you got?
I can't turn
The
this
quote unquote new one that you got?
Yeah, so that's why I'm reusing the old stuff
Okay.
that was working properly on the truck when the truck broke down. In shape to
Go to the emergency room. We'd have to call an ambulance.
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 Yep. That's the crusty one I just took out. So, now you get the idea.
Now our youngest is chopping wood for fun. If we needed wood chopped, he would not be doing that.
No.
He would be complaining. But he's got an axe right now, and it looks like fun.
Yes. Little victories.